Do you know, in no distant time, the people of Kejom-Keku and the entire Northwest region will be embracing an NGO, Shelter Hope for Humanity Corporation? Yes, this is the outcome of a sensitization move carried out on Wednesday, November 18, 2022 in Big Babanke, Kejom-Keku. Shelter Hope for Humanity is an NGO born by Mr. and Mrs. Emmanuel Chongwine Tifon, all based in the United States of America.
Shelter Hope for Humanity is a non-governmental organization where people have difficulties like involved in crisis, children who do not have parents, everybody who is a needy can be helped in this place. So here we do a lot of things to keep all of these people active. Many of them are involved in this war, the war that is going around here. Some of them have lost their parents, some of them are single people, widows, orphans, and so on. And that is what has pulled us exactly to come back here.
The organization has as goal to be carrying out humanitarian works around the world, and equally in times of calamities, during war period, drought, taking care of vulnerable, the needy, and underprivileged. It was an event that was gladly received and welcomed by His Royal Highness von Benjamin Wetzigem, the founder of Kejom-Keku, in other words, Big Babanke, and his quarter heads. While thanking the founders, the fund said it was the first of its kind happening in Kejom-Keku since the armed conflict began in 2017.
No, it is first of its kind in Kejom-Keku here. We have had many sons and daughters from Kejom-Keku who has never thought of doing this type of thing. So we are really happy to see such initiative taking place in this village for the first time. And we know that the Kejom children will benefit very well from this initiative that has been brought to them. If you see the lifestyle we used to have in those days and now, you see that there are two different things. People have to adapt to the new way of life because of what is happening now. They have seen the example of Mr. Emmanuel Chongwine, what he has done for this village. Those who never thought of it can also bring their own in another form, so that the village can benefit from so many things from Kinakekang.
Shelter Hope for Humanity, as explained by the founders, has come to stay, and the equipment set in workshops are just to assure the people that more are coming days ahead.
Senior citizens who are not able to help themselves, we are looking forward in putting them in one place where we can have people to take care of them, wash them, clothe them, feed them, make them look happy. Senior citizens are elderly people who are not able to take care of themselves again due to the war.
When people are running, they cannot run.
Yes.
They're stagnant. So
yeah,
we want a place that they can be there, so that instead of jumping from one point to another, they can be under shelter, so that shelter can take care of them.
A computer lab with updated monitors and CPUs, tailoring workshop with sophisticated sewing machines, and a salon for hairdressing. They were all mounted with good dryers, are all put in place to start the organization with.
This is just the beginning of the whole show. These are just the samples of the salon, the big salon that will be open here by this organization. So for the moment, these two things, they could not man every machine here, everything here, because the space was not enough. But they just projected these two as sample of what is going to take place here as a salon in this small room here, because they're going to still open another big room outside. Open. Yes. So in the long run, we have to now see the other apartment where the sewing machines and laptops are equally being exhibited. Because so His Royal Highness, again, you could see for yourself the sewing machines that have been put into this hall. The machines for themselves are just like we said, are just few of them that have been put in this hall, so that you could see for yourself. Shelter Hope for Humanity is given to the people of Banki. So you could see for yourself the sewing machines. You see, then you have the ironing table here. The few irons are already placed on them. Yeah, and so to ensure that they equip Banki children, these vulnerable and needy children, to be well informed with recent technology. That's why these computers equally are here. More are on the way coming. In the long run, we are going to establish a place in a very big place that people would like to always come here, even those who are not market people.
That's really divided. Yeah, people who here to know the before the village. Sorry, if you want to not say learn, go learn, mechanic, go learn, carpenter, go learn. So craft. For the name, the every the first before we learn, before we learn, go learn, you can promote that. We bought package of way now, you can force you down and say, so the boat of no war, I will people here, you could like a
a lot of more. I could have one that you will come particular owner. Yeah. Was particular we are the identity. So, because would you like a come? No, then put the loud word here. We come to your now. One Jimmy, yes, she. The moms of a year been mom to fall a year, them was she to mother. We could type of over our new dumb. Take it with Junker. So I did no initiative, I bomb no kind. Walk on whatever latter, so long as the time moves of fat shit, long as the year fruit of it. So you could look at very one now, and John Juan bought. We work and this is the first of its kind. We drink about a new in the book of the village, will be a lot. So that you be captured the job. The issue, open the edge to take a children. Go down to jail. You know, with the man, the election to quit. We put the shell, can put the wheel here to
the blood pressures of our elderly people, because we notice that many times people collapse and we don't know what the cause is. So we just want to do some random blood pressure checks, so we will know if somebody is high. We will send the person to the doctor. So yeah, to the person.
We jala the more shim influence of the manje. Man couldn't from a New York very good food. So I'm to go we check my mom, Mangano, the one of what called you mom. Ngano, but just little day, Mokolo, just little day. I ain't pinjay. Let's go, Papa, Papa, saying, Got you. I'm more than I'm all like the Maria, and even I could go 204 over 140.
The couple explained that it will be a process whereby kids will be identified as being vulnerable, underprivileged, the needy, among others, then enroll and be trained free of charge. The gesture is intended to be around Africa, not only Cameroon. But like we say, charity begins at home. It is a reason they started from Kejomkeko, their place of birth.
I was born in Babanki, and I am a child of this community. I grew up in this community, and I went through some difficulties. And when I grew up and we came with this idea, we decided to think about where we come from, so we can start from home.
Shelter Hope for Humanity, a humanitarian organization, intends to touch lives of future generations, beginning from orphans, the vulnerable, the underprivileged, and those who are suffering in times of crisis. The launch of the organization or corporation will be taking place in future after the set up workshops and other envisaged trades like carving and carpentry must have been set up and functional.
So Shelter Hope for Humanity has just come at the right time. And besides this, Shelter Hope for Humanity is also coming to revive the indigenous crafts in the community. They are coming to revive the indigenous craft in the community, so which has been lost for many, many years. So this time they are coming to make sure that our traditional dresses come back, our traditional crafts, baskets, weaving, making of that's carving, and the rest of all that. We want to see these things revived. We want to see these things revamped in our community village, so that we can also brand them and export in the name of Kujamkuku. So Shelter Hope for Humanity is really here to relieve the pains of the people.
Shelter Hope for Humanity, in one of their activities during the creating of awareness in a voluntary blood pressure testing.
Your blood pressure is systolic 135 millimeter of mercury, diastolic 67 millimeter of mercury. Your pulse was 67. Your blood pressure is normal.
Okay, so your blood pressure is normal and you just have to stay exercising.
They realized that out of 102 people that decided to be checked, 68 had high blood pressure. Those with high blood pressure were advised to meet their doctors for further checkup, and they were equally advised on the type of food and other things they consume. The people of Kejomkeku, in their reactions, were overwhelmed with joy and as well expressed their challenges.
Well, it's a pleasure, because an organization like this, we have not had it in Babanki. We have our brothers and sisters who have gone abroad and brought things, but this one, which touches humanity, which touches the poor, the disabled. In fact, it is a welcome situation in our village. We are very, very glad to have it. It's terrible. If you could just open your eyes to see Chubali, you will not believe that it's Chubali, because everything is scattered. If where we are, you see, everything is scattered because of the war. So look at even the population here is scattered. Very few are able to live in the village. Very, very few. The rest are escaping. And those living here, we are happy that you said that you can help. We'll be very grateful, because there are many. We really believe that they will do the work by helping. From what we are seeing, the things they have already, the machines, the computers, we believe that the disabled, the unable will be able to have something to do in Babanki.
The war will come, so we don't over disturb, because the war don't want to come now. What will be the manage, picking them to go school. The war don't come, it's chakara all week, picking them where we get them. They don't go outside, you work now, job for outside now, because they're there for school. They don't go outside now. Well, no, any man to go for your on-site where you go. Me, we are there for parents now, are there for compound. But the poor don't scatter my house, scatter my TV for inside house. They did it now. My war house don't scatter all. So the war don't worry, you don't disturb me too much. Money now will be the manager, I be the manager, they make small job. Found them where they put them. I know they put them because they put them, bullet they kill them. My pig where they put them backside. Bullet the past they come. So I don't know, I just did so we picking them, my grand picking them there, they suffer. So now so where the war don't over disturb me too much. Give way the thing the way they correct. For people where they can't help with and say where they come now, they try make small thing like head house where don't chakara. The fear level we day. My house where even think them they plenty, because now I better keep foul. I don't think keep them now. For make school we can go again. It will find for we where they come for help we. Now I think that way at one time.
Yeah, from 2017 that this war started till now, I've been witnessing everything that's been going on, and I've seen my people running away and living inside the bushes. House is being damaged, most especially the health facility that we have. All the nurses have run away. There is no doctor here to attend to people. Pregnant women will go to the health center. There is nobody there to attend to them. Finally, they must go to Mbingo. At times, before reaching Mbingo, the child is already dead inside the mother's womb. I've witnessed 2 of those incidents, and so many people have bought wrong drugs from the market, because money to buy drugs from hospitals in Mbingo is expensive, even consultation and everything. So there is a lack of health personnel in the village, coupled with the fact that the educational system has run down. People are now schooling behind houses, and there are no teachers. So I wonder the kind of thing that these people who have opted to even help these children to know 1 + 1 or ABC, but they cannot even go further because they don't have the qualification. Those who have run away because either they will be chased from one side or the other. So we are pleading, if there is a way that our health facility can be upgraded at the community level for a doctor to be there and workers, community-based workers, if it will please the people helping us, it will be fine for our people, for our little children and volunteers who can be trained to teach them. It will be good for us. Thank you.
This war don't affect me for village here very badly. They don't kill my bullets, they don't kill my pigs. They destroy my roof. Picking the way they will go school, class 2, 3, and 4. The day now, they don't go homeless. They don't big. They don't get anything now for do because they no more learn book again. Their education, they don't end so. Since 2017, some they don't be matured. Like my 2 picking, they don't be matured where they never married. Rascals, they don't pregnant them for street. So they suffer the effect now because this war it don't come and school it no they go.
So which help you really want them? How we share that hope for humanity don't can help for this other side. Which come more help when I need them?
Yeah, be very happy for CC make the open way some of these primary schools away. They don't close them so fire they can't burn them structures the way now we parents they will build them they don't burn all they don't chakara teachers they know they school know they go picking they just the worker now homeless.
This will affect me very badly because even as I stand here for the talk now, so I lost my dear picking my first daughter. Now 2 picking in this. He born immediately when he born he born this one. He live him. He die. So it affect me very badly because the crisis it come. My picking no be fit go school again. As he no be fit go school, he be exposed for this rough for people for these rough boys out there. So he be pregnant when over married. So it affect me and more to that. Picking them she don't for us where they need to learn no nothing. And this crisis it don't come, it destroy many lives around me, even my own sister. It destroy even my neighbors because they don't get nothing for do when they don't open workshop them, but they don't fish down for do something where it go help them for tomorrow.
I was here and I get married and go to So as I'm here like this, the father of my children left me. She worked so I've been a mommy for the picking and papa the picking don't abandon me at the village. The crisis and you are worrying me and the picking and even go school says I mean I take care of them, do all things. So I did big say if they my educated picking.
Since it was starting, I be under we are never run, and since then I did only glass run and never shake. The world anytime they want shoot go with the suffer. Before run no day, but traffic talking and I see me if they feel at least they make me can help me way if we get until we live inside to my picking them with my family. We even help with anything about financial way. Because now so I get paid to go to school. I don't get me school now. We are not the season. We know the.
The war affect me because I be born. I be born. I be there for house to pick. House to I will stay for day. I never get my own house. House to I will stay for day. They don't be jam the house. They don't be put jumper. So place they will be open. As they shoot that people they shoot that overshooting. Me I deal for house with small baby to my hand. Bullet now don't shoot internal in hand.
Okay, the war don't affect me, my family, and for people will not be steady. They up and down. At times we will stay for house, stay for bush, due to gunshots. Then for the village, trouble for village, for the concerning the war. Because people don't be steady, they don't get peace. They all man get worried.
But the complaint says the people need to see workshop again, people need to go workshop, they need to go school, they need to go.
Of the war, when it happened, because at certain time, all the war people they run away from for school and for go other work, for learn work. So most people don't be steady for do this thing them. Yes.
So who can help you one time? Maybe listen to me if you jump a level number here for make sure who can help you one time.
For we want help we need from them. This job will be can so they help. They help.
Away from job, what you give again?
Yeah, from job then other things like work, so learn work, so and for finance money no day because we for work money no day because of the war. So people they be stay be up and down so work for work money. Yeah.
Concerning the armed conflict that is Southwest and Northwest Province, I was here when it started. So where I was normally living, I was living almost along the highway to Mbingo. Where I was living almost along the highway to Mbingo Hospital. And so because of the random gunshots, I had to leave where I was living right into the village because I could not continue living where I was because there was a random kind of shooting from the military, and you see those who are fighting. So we are in between. We are in between, and we are suffering a lot. We are suffering a lot because, as I've earlier said, if I have to live where I'm living, to go to a different place to live with a family, you know, it is a kind of thing that somebody cannot really bear. Where I'm living in an incomplete building with my family. So that is what has made us to suffer, and most people in this environment have suffered that consequences.
So how has that affected even your own children and other children in this village?
It has affected my family in so many ways, in terms of education, because I happen to take my children out of here, some of my children out of here, to send to Littoral so that they can go to school. And there to sponsor them is very expensive because here schools are closed. We have just what they call home schools here that are not even effective because trained teachers are not there. Yeah,
so which help will you be asking some organizations such like the Shelter Hope that has come to assist with humanity? What have you people actually need, Mabanki, here?
In fact, I want to thank God for this opportunity. It is a very good initiative for this environment because Shelter Hope for Humanity has come, and we pray that Shelter Hope for Humanity should really help people of this environment in terms of providing maybe shoe or clothes or food. We really need that. There are some people are living in health in very remote areas in this area because they cannot live in their normal houses, their usual houses. So these people in this environment really need help. Some are living in a very desperate places because they sleep on the floor. So they don't even have beds to use to sleep where they live, because they have abandoned their own houses to go and live in different places. So I think that if Shelter Plus Hope for Humanity can provide for this environment, maybe why not giving them zinc to roof the dilapidating houses or the houses that were put to ruins? Why not? If Shelter can do it, we will be very grateful. Thank you.
I know that our people have been going through a lot lately, especially with the conflict that is currently going on. And they've been going through a lot of challenges, a lot of displacement, internal displacement, a lot of destruction in terms of homes, in terms of human lives, and people's livelihood, businesses have been shattered. And I think that shelter, hope for humanity, is just coming at the right time.
The organization hopes and wishes that these actions of theirs should be able to bring hope to the people and attract other NGOs to partner with them in realizing their goal. Shelter Hope for Humanity Corporation has come to stay in Africa, in Cameroon, and in Kejom Keko. Akumbum Elvis McCarthy is the voice